not attempt to adjust your dial. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. It's your boy Big Vern. This is App Stupid, the fastest growing sports and entertainment show on these YouTube streets. You're welcome. Holla at us. Yeah, holla at us. You know, it's your boy Big Vern coming to you live from the App Stupid Studios on a beautiful Sunday morning. Happy Super Bowl day to you all. Remember, don't party too hard, drink responsibly, get home at a nice time, nice hour, because you got work in the morning. So in our last segment, we talked about the trade heard around the world that didn't happen and that blew up in the Lakers' face as they saw Rob Pelinka try to salvage whatever's left of his fragile ego because Mr. Williams had failed his physical and the trade was rescinded. So we go from the Lakers, we go across town and talk to the Clippers because Ben Simmons is reportedly going to sign with the Clippers. Now, the point guard, Ben Simmons, he intends to sign with the LA Clippers after being waived by the Brooklyn Nets. The move comes after Friday that the two sides were working toward a contract buyout, and Simmons would meet with the Clippers, Cavaliers, and the Rockets. I will say to all of that, they don't need him. I don't know what the whole situation with the Clippers may be. That may be a good landing spot for him, but I don't think that he could work for Ime Udoka and the Houston Rockets because the Rockets, they play defense, they play for one another, they have a team concept. I'm not saying that Ben Simmons can't do that, but Ben Simmons already being in the league a number of years, he's had 2 back surgeries. That doesn't seem like his cup of tea. Same thing for Cleveland. Cleveland was looking for shooters. They have that in DeAndre Hunter now that they have actually upgraded on the wings. Again, they are a team that plays team defense. They play for one another. They hustle, get up and down the floor. I'm not saying Ben Simmons can't do any of that. I'm just saying that Ben Simmons will do none of that. I'll tell you what. Give me a quick 20 from a rap album. We'll get on the other side of the content. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. Now, bam, 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 bam. It's your boy Big Vern. Y'all know how we do. Promoting a new rap album, The Mussolini, True Player in the Game, in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the track is True Game, Her and Her. That sounds crazy. Feels Better, Fly With Me featuring Jimmy Waters and many more. The Mussolini, True to the Game, in stores now. Yeah, shout out to the Moose. I dig it. I thought Moose was dope. He's doing his thing. So getting back to this whole Ben Simmons thing. Now, Ben, he was being monitored by the Clippers because they were watching the buyout situation that he was in with the Brooklyn Nets because he's in the final year of a 5-year, $177 million extension. He signed with Philadelphia 76ers. Now, this year, he's earning $40 million. Wow. At 28, he's going to join the Clippers. They traded backup center Mo Bamba in 2030 for a second-round pick and the contract of P.J. Tucker to the Utah Jazz for backup center Drew Eubanks and veteran guard Patty Mills. On February 1st, the deal allowed the Clippers to save $6 million, avoid the luxury tax, and become the reaper that would fit this deal for the alternative backup. So there was a lot of movement around the trade deadlines where they wanted to move pieces and get certain guys not only off the book so they can all dodge the luxury tax, but also they wanted to make room and have extra millions out there because the NBA gives you a kickback when you don't go over the salary cap. So there's more of an incentive for you to actually grow the talent and stop going out here getting multiple superstars and trying to compile them on a team. I think that's a smart move. I think they shouldn't have a big three. I don't think the big three should be a thing in the NBA. I think that if you still continue to build team ball, team basketball, and team play, you will still have a more enjoyable experience for the fans. Now, that's just me and my own opinion. The Clippers, the 28 and 23, seventh in the Western Conference. Simmons will join his third NBA team after being dealt to the Nets in February of 2022 as a key piece in the multiplayer trade that involved James Harden going to Philadelphia. Simmons drew the ire of Sixer fans after he requested a trade following the team's exit in the second round of the Eastern Conference in 2021. Yeah, everybody was mad at that. And I don't know why, because when I watch Ben Simmons, and this is no slight at Ben Simmons, but every time I watch Ben Simmons, he just doesn't look like his heart is in it. He looks like he's playing basketball because somebody told him he was good at it. It's not like what's driving you to be the best. What's in your heart? And I'm not saying that he's soft or anything. I'm just looking at him and saying he looks like he likes to play basketball because of the lifestyle it affords him. There's not this rush where I gotta play. I eat, sleep, and drink basketball. I'm at the arena 5 hours, 6 hours before it's time to, suit up and play. I'm shooting around, running through things. I'm talking to the cleaning crew. He doesn't have that kind of motor. And this is just me watching him. When he was in college, he didn't do anything at LSU. And I think when they played in the NCAA tournament, the last memory I have of him playing in that tournament is that he got blown out the water. And then he went to the NBA. It's just how that was. But he left the 21 and 22 season, citing that he needed to focus on his mental health. Simmons is averaging 6 points per game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds in 24 starts. He was limited playing time as he was dealt with injuries and played in just 15 games last season while dealing with a nerve impingement in his lower back. Because I told you, he's had 2 back surgeries. And at 30 years old, do you really want to be doing this with a bad back? My man, you have 40 years left on God's green earth. At some point, basketball can't be everything. Basketball can't be everything. Yes, it's afforded you a lifestyle that you can take care of your family and your kids, but you have to figure out how you're going to navigate the rest of your life, because backs don't get better, they get worse. And if you've already had 2 back surgeries and you're not even 30, there's nothing, and I mean nothing, that's going to bring you down and make you more depressed than you being physically impaired. And you think you had mental health issues because what they were writing in the press and everywhere you look, people had negative comments or commentary on your basketball game? That thing triples when you can't get up without assistance. That thing triples when you need help taking a shower. That thing triples when you can't do things with your significant other because you're scared that you won't be able to move for a couple of hours. Again, this is the human side of the compassion you have for somebody. You have nothing to prove. This man already made $40 million this year. He's got enough money to last him the rest of his life. He can live off the interest, and with certain financial instruments, he doesn't have to do anything and still draw a nice retirement. But again, if you are a Clippers fan, get in the comments. Let me know how you feel. Is this a good move? Are you welcoming Ben Simmons into the fold? This is Big Vern.